He shared a room, I shared a wall. He was playing video games forever. He would play them all night long, and I could barely sleep. Dong, 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 I could hear, or I can't believe I didn't get to move, just so frustrated. My perspective was a little bit different from my brother. I felt like he was dealt a pretty shitty hand. We had a tough growing up. It wasn't easy. But we all try to make the most out of it. We all make the most out of what we have, right? So growing up, I seen him make some pretty crazy choices, crazy good, crazy bad. One time I saw him, he was like sleeping right after school for like a week. I was like, what's wrong with you? What's happening? I was hit by a car this week. What? He was walking home from school and he was hit by a car. And he just came home and slept it off. Toughest guy I ever met. Him and I were very close growing up. I loved my brother so much. But then as we got older, I lived my life, he lived his life, and we were kind of just like stars crossing in the night, When we saw each other, you think no time had passed. But when we were apart, we were apart. Finally, Facebook comes along, right? My brother, if you'd ever seen him on Facebook, he always had something to say. And he said it very well. And maybe you didn't always like what he had to say. But I always appreciated his perspective. My favorite story is a story about a butterfly. I don't know if you've ever heard it or even the science of a butterfly, but this man was walking down the street and he sees a cocoon. And the butterfly is struggling so hard to get out. Well, the science part of the butterfly, I'll get into that in a second, I'm getting ahead of myself. But the man picks up the cocoon and he sees the butterfly struggling. So he cuts open the cocoon to let the butterfly out. The butterfly lasted a few days. The body was swelled, wings were very limp and wrinkly. The science of the butterfly is that the cocoon only has a small hole for the butterfly to get through. The butterfly needs to struggle to get through the hole to push the fluid out of the body into the wings so that the butterfly can create flight. The man didn't know this. I've seen my brother through a lot of stages of life. He's struggled and he has thrived. He's been angry, he's been mad, he's been sad, but he's been happy. In the last few years of his life, he found love. And I believe that that was true love. He also accepted who he was. He accepted all of us why we are the way that we are. And he came into it. I saw him. He came into a new appreciation for who everybody is. And he came into a new appreciation for himself. So just like the butterfly, he had to go to the struggle to be the man he was. And maybe he wasn't meant to be with us for a long time. But he sure was a beautiful butterfly in the sky, and I will always look up and see him. He found love, and he felt emotions, and he lived. It doesn't matter how long that life was, but it was full. And we all got to be part of it, and we all got to see that. And for that fullness that he had, that is where I find peace. I am grateful and I am blessed to have seen the butterfly fly the flight that it flew. And I'll continue to fly my flight in the honor of my brother. Thank you everybody for coming, for helping me, guiding me to be able to say goodbye to my brother in a healthy way. Thank you very much.